What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 3200 podcast, and this is our review show. Hey, and man, we got some hot topics today. We are in sports news today, man, and the NFL has gone buck wild, man. I got Leo in the house tonight. What's happening, Leo?
Ain't nothing but my clothes are still on.
Hey, we got them boys. Jonathan's in the house today. What's happening, John?
Ain't nothing much, baby. We won again. We won again. I'm still betting against the Cowboys. So we lose.
All right, and then we got cousin Chris. Cousin Chris, what's happening with you, cuz?
What's up?
All right, man. And in sports news, man, we start off with the hottest topic. Well, we'll start off with one of the topics right now that's trending, man. You already see Leo say he had his clothes on and Jonathan did the dance, man. AB is acting a fool, man. But that's my dude, man. That's my dude, AB, man. I claim AB. That's my dude, man. So he's out getting butt naked, shaking his butt naked butt for a lady. And then he twists around and showed her, hey, you want to see he showed her the full Monty too, a little bit of the full Monty too. He's overseas. I think he was in Dubai. Yeah. And he's also sharing pictures of him hugging his ex-quarterback's wife. I don't know what that's about, but that is what it is, man. So he's hugging Tom Brady's wife. Didn't seem that bad. He was just hugging her on the football field. I think after they won a big game or something, she came and gave him a hug. But he decided to share it, man. What y'all think about my boy AB, man? He put his thing on.
Oh, that's probably where your wife at, man. You need to go check AB house. I don't know. Man, it's just been wild. Like, it's either today or yesterday. I saw something post up about AB. He was in college. It's a photo of him. And he had like the gold grill in his mouth. And he made some kind of face. It looked kind of crazy. And somebody said it right then. This is when it all started, when he was in college.
I think every new song might be They Call Me Pokey Man. They call me Pokey. Pokey, man. I don't know, man. I think it's kind of disrespectful to send out the pictures. I mean, you kind of insinuating something, you know what I mean? With you hugging Tom's wife, you know, and like you said, I'm sure it was innocent, but he's trying to make it not innocent. I don't know why you showing yourself bucket nigga up in Dubai, but I gotta say, man, being overseas, you better be careful, man, because you might get locked up and missing by doing something crazy overseas. So do what you do, AB.
Man, they use that old Tupac line on him, man. They said Brady used to let you sleep on the couch.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, he's just letting them know where he should be.
Oh,
that's it. Look, he didn't really look good Sunday either. I mean, when he got hit that one time, and dude could have really smashed him. I wanted him too, but he got up pretty slow. He got up like a 45-year-old man.
He done took all the meat off his bones, man. I think that's really Giselle out there playing quarterback, man. They're all skinny and bony, man. Man, other news, man. Very crazy thing going on in Miami. Quarterback Tua. Gosh, I've been practicing the last name all week, man. I still can't get it. Tua.
The Talladega Nights.
Tugaloo or something like that. I ain't even gonna try it. Tua, Miami quarterback Tua, last Sunday got hurt. Clearly concussion that everybody's seen. They took him to the back. He got looked at. They claimed it was a back injury, and Tua came out and finished that game. Fast forward to Thursday, Tua took another hard hit that stung him, and he went pretty much had a really bad concussion because you could see that the nerves from his brain and everything was all screwed up by the way his fingers were placed. He had to be carted off of the field. On Sunday, he tried to get up and walk off the field and fell down again. Since then, the neurologist who inspected him on Sunday has been fired. Miami has said today, Miami did say that they're going to sit Tua out for the game against the Jets, and they sent him out more games. So who's at fault in this, man? Tua came back out.
Hey, that's some doctors, man. That's some doctors. But I mean, this has been going on. I mean, this happens in high school to college to the pros. They're gonna do whatever it takes to get that person back on the field. So I mean, it's the doctors, it's the NFL, you know, it's the team.
Is it the team? No, I mean, for a lot of players, man, I was watching a couple podcasts today with some NFL players, and a lot of players was like, yeah, I had a concussion, but ain't nothing was going to stop me from getting back out on that field and playing again. And pretty much one host, he even said, I need somebody to save me from myself. You know what I mean? From there. So is it the team forcing him to get out there? Is it the player? Is it the pressure from the fans? Because before the fans were calling Tua soft, and they were saying that he wasn't tough enough. A lot of fans were saying that. So I mean, whose fault? Who's at fault?
I gotta say, my back. Well, I go. I say, man, it's really a mixture of pretty much everybody, but more on the doctor. And one thing I'll say, man, like with fans, you know, a lot of fans will be like, "Oh, you soft." Until you been in the man's shoes, or you actually played the game and had a concussion, you don't know what it's like. You know, that Sunday when he got hit, and because I went back and watched, he got up, he stumbled. That there was a sign that he had a concussion. So then they played 5 days later on that Thursday, and when he got hit, and it was a nasty hit too because he got slung too. When his nerves did all that, that was a sign that he had a concussion. So to me, the doctor is totally at fault because they rushed him. The doctors and the coaches really got to put something on the coaching staff because as a head coach, you are responsible in that too. Like I coach middle school. My 8th grade quarterback literally today is just getting back from a concussion to play tomorrow. So it's a mixture of everybody. Like I know last week I saw a kid get hit and he had a concussion. He tried to get back in the game. This is a high school kid. He tried to get back in the game and the trainer had to take his helmet and go hide it. So I would say, man, if you get a concussion, don't even rush back because a lot of that, you know, with the CTE stuff now, they're saying, hey, kids have concussions or whatever. Just take your time. Don't get rushed back because it's not worth your health in the long run. That's what I got.
Man, I don't know who to blame because you got to look at Tua's history. When he was in Alabama, that whole year he played, he was hurt, and he played that whole year. And what's so bad? That was the year when Jalen Hurts was there, and you know, Jalen Hurts ain't a bad second string quarterback. You know what I mean? He could have handled it for all those games. So he played every game hurt, and you could tell he was hurt. So I don't know if that was a Tua thing to where he wasn't giving the doctor the correct information. I don't know if they actually did an MRI or anything else like that. You know, after that first time he got hit or whatever, because you know, it was kind of like, oh, it was. I knew it wasn't his back, man. You know, I didn't have back issues. That ain't your back. And you know, I ain't never knocked my head when my back was hurting. You know what I mean? So nah, I don't know who to blame. I think like you said, I think it's a bit of everybody. The coaches, the medical examiner, him himself. Because at any time, any one of those three factors could have stopped him from playing. You know, could have been on the alert, doing practice before the next game. And stuff like that. And or either could have just the coach could have easily been like, hey. You're not stepping back out here until you get an MRI or something else like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The doctor could have actually did the evaluation the way he was supposed to do it. Or either Tua could have actually told the truth and been like, hey, well, I don't know what he said, but whatever he said cleared him. So I don't know if he was just like, oh, yeah, it's my back and my feet or whatever else like that when it was really not that. So I don't know who to blame in this one.
All right, so we'll be watching and pay attention to that story, man, to see what comes out of it. Still, it's a real deep investigation going on in Miami, so more to come over the next few weeks on that story. In other news, we're talking about Tua getting carted off, but we had a special player get carted off the field yesterday, man. DK Metcalf got carted off the field when he had to take a poop. They called him off the field to take a poop. He said he wasn't gonna make it.
Never would have made it.
I read that tweet, man, saying if I would have clamped my butt cheeks together, I wouldn't have made it. I'm like, oh my God, you gotta eat better pregame meals, man.
I can't with these people, man. But you know what? I ain't mad at them because there's this food truck near me. It's called Milkshake Mode. I think Milkshake Mode is so good. The milkshakes are so good. But yeah, I gotta make sure that when I buy this milkshake, because of the things that milk do to my body now, I'm straight home, dog. There's no drinking a milkshake on the way somewhere else. There's only a milkshake on the way home.
Man, worst experience for me, man. I was on my way home. I was on my way to Temple from Oklahoma City, and I stopped in. I want to say it was Denton at Brahms. That's the first Brahms when you get to Denton.
Yeah.
I stopped in Denton and to Brahms, and they had a brand new shake, an apple pie shake. So of course I got me a large, man. I got back in the car, sipping it, drinking it. By the time I made it to Fort Worth, boy, my stomach was doing something nasty. Dude, I thought I was about to go on the side of the highway, man. I was squirming and everything in the car. Saw an old gas station, man, an Exxon gas station in the middle of nowhere, man. I ran. And man, look, let me tell you, that bathroom was the nastiest bathroom I ever been. The nastiest, man. The roaches wouldn't even go in that bathroom, man. It was so nasty. Like the toilet seat was black. But I did not care, man. I had to, boy, that was the worst experience ever, man. Anybody, y'all got a story there, Jonathan, Chris?
Yeah, man. Mine was.
What the hell you doing back here?
Mine, we were in Dallas for the draft, and I think we had tried. All y'all got them nachos or something. So I'm like, man, let me go get some. And I think my nachos just had like the cheese. I may have had the chili and the cheese and everything, man. And I started not feeling good, and I thought I was gonna die. Like my stomach, I ate probably about half of them nachos, and my stomach, it held so much gas. I thought I was about to go see God himself. But when I got to the hotel room, boy, that was that's why to this day, I do not. I stay away from what is it, the Tostitos or whatever them is. Y'all can have them nachos. Jerry, I'm gonna sue you if I get him again and do
That's why you miss Baker Mayfield being the #1 draft pick.
It's the #1 draft pick behind it. Correct.
Chris had his own Browns making a pick. Oh man, let's go. All right, man. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed this show, man. I don't know where we were. We were talking about football and we went all over the place. But that's what the show's about, man. Everything and nothing at the same time, man. Hey, we love you. We'll see you next time.
Have a good time till your side hurting. 3200, but you already know this. You know it. Couple of brothers hard working and focused. Let's go. Intellectual, entertaining for sure.